Hello and welcome to your SFCBL broadcast. This is the game of the week. The Palm Beach Diamond Ducks are playing the Phipps Park Barracudas today. To start us off here for the Diamond Ducks, JJ Fregoso is at bat. And that's good for a strike. On the mound for the Barracudas, we have Jamison Caro. He's from Miami-Dade College. And Lavoie is going to have a talk with Caro on the mound for a second. Oh, 1 count here for Fregoso. And he'll put that one into play. Jamison Caro on the mound picks that one up and throws it to his first baseman, Edwards. That's Dylan Edwards, for out number 1 of the inning.
Now batting number 18, Josh Miller from Pace University.
Josh Miller up next for the Diamond Ducks. There's now 1 out here in the top of the first. That pitch is no good for ball 1. Miller at bat for the Diamond Ducks is the center fielder today. And he swings on that one for strike 1. A 1-1 count here at the plate. Miller at bat is a sophomore from Pace University. And that pitch is ball 2. Two-one count. And that one's low for ball 3. Now a 3-1 count for Miller, and he'll foul that one into the backstop for strike 2. Full count at the plate with 1 out. And that one is a ball 4. Josh Miller, the center fielder, will have himself a walk.
Now batting number 8, Justin Zachary from Washington University.
That brings up Justin Zachary for the Diamond Ducks. They now have a runner on first. That runner is Miller after his walk. There's 1 out here in the top of the first. And that one's high for a ball. Zachary batting right now is the second baseman for the Diamond Ducks. And he'll foul that one up and out of play for strike 1. A 1-1 count here for Zachary. A runner is on first base, and there's 1 out. And that runner on first is going to go, but Zachary is going to put that ball into play in left field. Max Karen out there in left field for the Barracudas, making that catch to retire Zachary for out number 2. Miller, who was on first, is going to remain there. And that brings up Dean O'Neill. He's the extra hitter. That pitch is good from Caro for strike 1. And and Caro's going to check on Miller over there at first. 0-1 count here for O'Neill with 2 outs. And that one hits O'Neill barely in the elbow, so he will automatically take first base. Miller will advance to second, and that brings up Connor Massimini to the plate. Still just 2 outs here in the top of the first. Diamond Ducks now have runners on first and second. And that one's low for a ball. Massimini at bat for the Diamond Ducks, the right fielder. One 0 count. And he'll put that one into play. That gets by the shortstop. Coming around to score is Josh Miller. Dean O'Neill will be on third. And that was Connor Massimini with a double to score one here. The Diamond Ducks are now up 1-0 here in the top of the first. Anthony Labita is up next for the Diamond Ducks. He has runners in scoring position here on second and third with 2 outs. That pitch is good from Caro for strike 1. And he'll put that ball into play. Coming home. Coming home is Dean O'Neill to score another one for the Diamond Ducks. That umpire will say Edwards was off the base. Therefore, Labita is safe at first. The Diamond Ducks now lead 2-0. The umpire's having a quick chat about that call. And they'll call him out at first. That was Anthony Labita. And that'll be all for the top of the first inning. The Diamond Ducks lead just 1-0. And we will be right back with your broadcast. Welcome back to your SFCBL broadcast of the game of the week. We are live from Santa Lucius. The Palm Beach Diamond Ducks are playing the Phipps Park Barracudas. The Diamond Ducks lead 1-0 going into the bottom of the first. Michael Schettino is going to start the Barracudas off here. That pitch is low and in the dirt for ball one. On the mound for the Diamond Ducks, we have Adrian Quinones. He is from American International College. That pitch low as well for ball two. Two-0 count at the plate, and that one's outside for ball three. Three-0 count at the plate, and that'll be good for strike one. Three-one count for Schettino, the shortstop for the Barracudas, and that pitch is high for ball four. Schettino will have a walk.
Now batting number 8, Max Karen from Ashland University.
Max Karen up next for the Barracudas. No outs, and they have a runner on first. That's Schettino after he walked. That pitch low for ball one. One-0 count here for Karen. And that pitch was low to bring up ball two. Rivera is going to have a talk with Quinones on the mound as well as coach, and we will be right back with your broadcast. We're back with your broadcast after that quick mound visit. Max Karen at the plate. And that pitch is low as well for ball three. Three-0 count here at the plate. Karen, the left fielder for the Barracudas, and that'll bring up a walk.
Now batting number 14, Jack Clancy from Fayetteville Tech.
Jack Clancy to bat now for the Barracudas with runners on first and second here. No outs. Both runners got on with walks. That pitch low for ball one. One-0 count here for Clancy. Clancy is the center fielder for the Barracudas. That one just barely high for ball 2. Two oh count. And that pitch is good from Quinones for strike 1. 2-1 count now at the plate for Clancy. Runners on first and second and no outs. And Clancy is going to pop that one up into left field, making the catch for out number 1 is JJ Fragoso. Runners will still be on first and second here for the Barracudas. And Daniel Lavoie will be up to bat for the Barracudas. That pitch is good for strike 1. Lavoie at the plate, the catcher for the Barracudas. And that one gets away from the catcher Rivera. And that'll allow runners to advance to second and third. Rivera having another chat with Quinones real quick. Shatino and Charon advancing to second and third on that pitch. Just one out here in the bottom of the first. Two-one count at the plate. And Lavoie is going to hit that one hard into left field. That's going to drop in front of the left fielder, allowing one to score for the Barracudas. That was Michael Shatino, the shortstop, coming across the plate to tie this game up.
Now batting number 32, Alex Campbell from Barry University.
Max Charon advanced to third base on that hit from Lavoie, and Lavoie is safe at first. That brings up the DH Alex Campbell to the plate for the Barracudas. Still just one out here in the bottom of the first. And he swings on that one for strike 1. Oh, 1 count here for Campbell. That pitch high for ball 1. And he'll foul that one off into the backstop for strike 2. One-two count here for the DH Campbell. Runners on first and third and one out. And he'll hit that one into left field as well. Making the catch is the left fielder out there. And coming across the plate, Max Charon tagging up and scoring there on that fly out from the DH Campbell. The Barracudas now lead 2-1 here in the bottom of the first. There's now 2 outs. And that brings up Jesus Riera to the plate. Lavoy, the catcher, still on first base. And Riera is going to pop that one up. Under it is the second baseman, and he will make that catch for out number 3. That was Justin Zachary making the catch for the Diamond Ducks to get him out of this inning. The Barracudas lead 2-1 going into the top of the first inning. A big thank you goes out to the Sonesta Select of Boca Raton, one of the wonderful facilities housing our players and staff this season. Located at 2000 Northwest Executive Center Circle in Boca Raton, right off of I-95. You can feel at home in any of their spacious rooms and suites. If you're in town and need to get business done, take advantage of their versatile meeting space of over 1,200 square feet. The Sonesta Select of Boca Raton has a well-equipped fitness center and a heated pool. That's the Sonesta Select of Boca Raton, right off of I-95. And we will be right back with your broadcast. Welcome back to your SFCBL Game of the Week broadcast, live from Santa Lucia's. The Palm Beach Diamond Ducks are playing the Phipps Park Barracudas. The Barracudas lead after going up last inning, 2-1. Starting us off here for the Diamond Ducks, we have James Porter. One 0 count here for Porter. That pitch is inside for ball 2. Jamison Caro is still on the mound for the Barracudas. He goes to Miami-Dade College. And that's good for a strikeout there on Porter. And that brings up Evan Parks. There's one out now in the top of the second. Evan Parks to bat for the Diamond Ducks. That pitch is low for a ball. 1-0 count. And he fouls that one off for strike 1. Parks at the plate, the shortstop for the Diamond Ducks today. 1-1 count. And that one's low in the dirt for ball 2. 2-1 count at the plate. That one's no good for ball 3. Three-one count. And he'll put that ball into play. Scooping it up is the shortstop and making the throw to first base. That was Shatino to Edwards for the Barracudas for out number 2 of the inning. Dominic Rivera, the catcher, now at bat for the Diamond Ducks with 2 outs. He'll foul that one off down the third base line there for strike 1. And he'll foul that one off once again. 0-2 count here on the catcher Rivera. And he puts that one right into the glove of the third baseman. Isaiah Malik makes the catch for out number 3. We will be right back with your Game of the Week broadcast. Barracudas lead 2-1. Welcome back to your SFCBL Game of the Week broadcast. The Palm Beach Diamond Ducks are playing the Phipps Park Barracudas today. The Barracudas lead 2-1 going into the bottom of the second. Isaiah Malik starting us off here for the Barracudas. And that's a good pitch from Quinones for strike 1. That one just low for ball 1. Malik at the plate, the third baseman for the Barracudas. He made the catch for the last out in the last inning. One-two count here on Malik. And he goes swinging there for strike 3.
Now batting number 11, Brett Pitzer from Clarion University.
That'll bring us to 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Brett Pitzer up to bat now for the Barracudas. That pitch high for ball 1. One 0 count at the plate. That one high for ball 2. Pitzer at bat, the right fielder for the Barracudas. 2-0 count. Three 0 count at the plate. And that one's a low for ball 4. Pitzer, the right fielder, will take a walk.
Now batting number 31, Dylan Edwards from Mount Hood Community College.
Dylan Edwards now up to bat for the Barracudas with a 1 out and now 1 on first. Edwards, a junior from Mount Hood Community College. And he'll swing on that one for strike 1. And that pitch is in there for strike 2. 0-2 count here on Edwards, the first baseman. 1 out and 1 runner on first. That's Pitzer after his walk. And that one's in the dirt for a ball. Pitzer is going to head to second base, and he'll be safe. One-two count at the plate for Edwards. A runner now in scoring position on second, and 1 out. And he'll put that ball into play, hit it hard into center field. It gets away from the center fielder, and they'll send Pitzer home to score, and he'll come sliding in safely. Dylan Edwards with a double and an RBI. That was a well-hit ball into center field that got just by the center fielder out there. The Barracudas now lead 3-1 here in the bottom of the second. And that brings us back to the top of the order here, Michael Schettino at the plate. Still just 1 out. And Schettino will hit that one hard into left center field. And that gets behind the center fielder again. They'll send Edwards home to score another one here, making it a 4-1 game. Schettino will have himself a double and an RBI as well.
Now batting number 8, Max Karen from Ashland University.
The Barracudas now lead 4-1. Max Karen is at the plate. for the Barracudas. Still just one out. And Shatino, the shortstop, on second after his double, which scored one. That pitch is good for strike one. Oh, 1 count at the plate, and he'll dribble that one in the infield, and it will be foul. Strike two. Charon at the plate, the left fielder with an 0-2 count here. Runner on second and one out. That one just low for ball one. And that one's a low for ball two. 2-2 count here at the plate now. One out and a runner on second. Barracuda's adding 2 runs to the scoreboard here in this inning. That one's low as well, bringing us to a full count. And he'll put that one into play. It gets by the third baseman. And that will be an easy single here for Max Charon. Shatino will advance to third. The Barracudas will have runners on the corners.
Now batting number 14, Jack Clancy from Fayetteville Tech.
Jack Clancy up next. And if you can hear that, I think that is the lightning horn here.
We're at 8 miles right now.
The lightning is 8 miles away from us, meaning we can resume the game right now. Jack Clancy at the plate for the Barracudas. Still one out here in the bottom of the second. And he'll hit that one past the first baseman. That'll score one. That's Michael Shatino coming across the plate to make it a 5-1 game. And that was Clancy with the single to score another. Barracudas now lead 5-1. Daniel Lavoie, the catcher, at bat for the Barracudas next. Just two runners on, first and second. And he'll foul that one off for strike one. That pitch good for strike 2. 0-2 count here on Lavoie. Barracudas have runners on first and second with 1 out. One, two count at the plate. And he'll hit that one down the third base line and fair. They're sending him home, sliding in safely to score. That was Jack Clancy. Max Charon was out at third base for out number 2 of the inning. That'll score another.
Now batting number 32, Alex Campbell from Barry University.
And Daniel Lavoie, who hit that ball, will end up on third. Alex Campbell, the DH, up next. It's now a 6-1 game. And he'll hit that one foul for strike 1. We have a pinch runner in for the catcher, Lavoie. That is number 5, Michael Alonso. He is on third. And Campbell will put that one into play. It will not be in time for him to get to first safely. That was the third baseman, Labita, and a throw to Porter, the first baseman, for out number 3 to get the Diamond Ducks out of this inning. And we will be right back with your broadcast. Hello and welcome back to your SFCBL Game of the Week broadcast live from Santa Lucia's. Palm Beach Diamond Ducks are playing the Phipps Park Barracudas. The Barracudas lead 6-1 going into the top of the third inning. We're at the bottom of the order here for the Diamond Ducks. Jared Anderson, the DH, at the plate. And he'll hit that one deep into left field. Under it is the left fielder out there, Max Charon, for out number 1 of the inning.
Now batting, number 1, J.J. Fergoso.
Back at the top of the order here with J.J. Fergoso up to bat. Jamison Caro still on the mound for the Barracudas. He goes to Miami-Dade College. That pitch good from Caro for strike 1. And he'll put that ball into play. Scooping it up is the second baseman, Riera, and a throw to the first baseman, Edwards, for out number 2.
Now batting, number 18, Josh Miller from Pace University.
Josh Miller now up for the Diamond Ducks. There's 2 outs here in the top of the third. And he will pop that one up into center field. And chasing it down is Jack Clancy for the catch for out number 3. That was a quick 1-2-3 inning here. And we will be right back with your broadcast. The Barracudas lead 6-1 still. Welcome back to your Game of the Week broadcast. We are in the bottom of the third inning. Barracudas lead 6-1. Jesus Riera at the plate for the Barracudas. He swings on that one for strike 1. 1-1 count on Riera, the second baseman. And he'll put that one into play. Making the throw across the diamond is the third baseman, Labita, to his first baseman, Porter, for out number 1. Isaiah Malik now up to bat for the Barracudas with now 1 out in the bottom of the third. That pitch is high for ball 1. Malik is the third baseman for the Barracudas today. 1-0 count. That pitch just high as well for ball 2. Three 0 count at the plate. And he'll foul that one off for strike 1. Three 1 count at the plate. And that one gets in there for strike 2. Malik, the third baseman, now with a full count. And that's called strike 3. Malik is retired for out number 2. That brings up Brett Pitzer for the Barracudas with 2 outs.
Now batting number 11, Brett Pitzer from Clarion University.
That pitch is low for ball 1. One 0 count. That one high for ball 2. Pitzer, the right fielder for the Barracudas. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. 2-0 count. That one high as well for 3 balls. And he'll put that one into play. It gets by the third baseman. Pitzer will have himself a single. That brings up Dylan Edwards to the plate for the Barracudas. Now a runner on first with 2 outs. That one is high for ball 1. One 0 count. And he'll pop that one up into center field. The center fielder is going to make that catch for out number 3. That was Josh Miller for the to retire the Barracudas here in the bottom of the third. Still a 6-1 game, and we will be right back with your Game of the Week broadcast. Hello and welcome back to your SFCBL Game of the Week broadcast. The Barracudas lead 6-1 going into the top of the fourth inning. Justin Zachary at the plate for the Diamond Ducks here to start us off. He went swinging on that pitch for strike one. And that's good for strike two. 0-2 count here. Jamison Caro still on the mound for the Barracudas. And he swings there for a 3-pitch strikeout.
Now batting number 52, Dean O'Neill from the University of Maine.
The extra hitter, Dean O'Neill, now up to bat for the Diamond Ducks with 1 out. That pitch is good from Caro for strike one. And he'll foul that one off for strike two. 1-2 count. And he'll hit that one hard into left field. It bounces in front of the left fielder out there, and Dean O'Neill, the extra hitter, will have a single.
Now batting number 15, Connor Massimini from East Texas Baptist.
Connor Massimini now up to bat. There's 1 out here in the top of the fourth. O'Neill on first after his single. That pitch no good for ball one. Massimini is the right fielder. His last at bat, he had a double, which scored one for the Diamond Ducks, and that's the only one that's scored so far this game. He'll hit that one hard into left field as well. O'Neill and Massimini will be on first and second. That was a single for the right fielder, Massimini.
Now batting Anthony Labita from Pace University.
Anthony Labita now at the plate for the Diamond Ducks. He has runners on first and second here with just 1 out. And he goes swinging for strike one there. 0-1 count at the plate. And he'll swing there for strike two. Oh, 2 count at the plate. That pitch outside. A nice job by Lavoie keeping that ball in front of him. 1-2 count for Labita, the third baseman. The Diamond Ducks have runners on first and second. And Labita will foul that one off. One, 2 count still at the plate for Labita. And that one's high for ball two. Now a 2-2 count at the plate. Runner still on first and second. And that's in there for strike 3. And that'll bring us to 2 outs here in the top of the 4th.
Number 5, James Porter from University of San Francisco.
James Porter now at bat for the Diamond Ducks. They still have runners on first and second, but now 2 outs in the top of the 4th. And Porter will get that one into play. That'll get away from the shortstop and score 1. That's Dean O'Neill coming in for the Diamond Ducks. Shatino, the shortstop for the Barracudas, just couldn't get a hold of that ball. Diamond Ducks score, making it now a 2-6 game. That was Porter with the hit. Evan Parks now batting for the Diamond Ducks. And that will be a ball. That pitch is outside for ball 2. Two-0 count with 2 outs. And he'll hit that one right up the middle. That'll score 1. That's another run added for the Diamond Ducks, making it a 3-6 game. Coming across the plate scoring there was Massamini.
Now batting, number 2, Dominic Rivera.
And that was Evan Parks with the single to score 1. And Coach is going to have a chat with Jamison Caro on the mound for the Barracudas. A big thank you goes out to Geller Roofing, a supporter of the 2023 SFCBL season. Geller Roofing's mission is to help people who have suffered damage to their roofs and homes. This includes fire damage, hail damage, hurricane damage, tornado damage, and more. Geller Roofing has a team of experts that offer a wide selection of roofing solutions for commercial and residential needs, using only the best materials. Geller Roofing services all of Florida. For more information, visit gellerroofing.com. Geller Roofing, spelled G-E-L-L-E-R, roofing.com. Dominic Rivera at the plate here for the Diamond Ducks. There's still 2 outs. They have runners on first and second. And that's a good pitch from Caro for strike 1. Diamond Ducks already adding 2 runs to the scoreboard here in this inning. He'll pop that one foul for strike 2. And the left field, they're calling him home here, and he will be safe sliding in. That one gets away from the second baseman, and that'll score 2 here for the Diamond Ducks. It's a 5-6 game here in the top of the 4th. That was a bases clearing double there for Rivera.
Now batting, number 3, Jared Anderson from University of
Jared Anderson now up to bat for the Diamond Ducks. Just one runner on the bases now after Rivera cleared them, making it now a 5-6 game. Still 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. That pitch is good for a strike. And he'll hit that one into right center field, and that'll drop in between the center fielder and right fielder. That was a double there for Jared Anderson, and that scored another one, making it a tie ball game here.
Now batting, number 1, J.J. Fregoso from LaGrange College.
We're at the top of the order here for the Diamond Ducks. J.J. Fregoso at the plate. A runner is on second base. That was Anderson after his double, which tied this ball game up 6-6. Fregoso at the plate, the left fielder, and he'll pop that one foul. Oh, 1 count here on Fregoso. And he goes swinging there for strike 2. And he'll foul that one off. 0-2 count here. And Fregoso will hit that one into left field. That'll pop behind the left fielder out there and score another one. That's Jared Anderson scoring for the Diamond Ducks to now take the lead.
Now batting, number 18, Josh Miller from
7-6 is the score here. Fregoso just had himself a double. And we're having a pitching change here on the mound for the Barracudas. We will be right back with your Game of the Week broadcast. Hello and welcome back to your SFCBL Game of the Week broadcast. The Palm Beach Diamond Ducks are playing the Phipps Park Barracudas. It's a 7-6 game after the Diamond Ducks scored 6 in the last inning. Michael Schettino is up to bat. He is the top of the order here for the Barracudas. That pitch is good for strike 2. 0-2 count at the plate. That one's low for ball 1. One, 2 count. Two count at the plate now for Schettino. He is the shortstop. That pitch is a low for ball 3. Full count here for Schettino, the shortstop. And that one's high and outside for ball 4. Schettino will have his second walk of the game so far.
Now batting number 8, Max Karen from Ashland University.
That'll bring up Max Karen for the Barracudas. There's still no outs here. Schettino on first after his walk. And Schettino is going to go to second. But Karen fouls it off, so he'll be sent back. Oh, 1 count here for Charon. He is the left fielder.
Strike him out.
1-1 count here for the left fielder. Barracudas have a runner on. Quinona is checking on Schettino over there at first. Charon will pop that one up into left field. And under it is the left fielder, J.J. Fragoso, making the catch for out number 1.
Now batting number 14, Jack Clancy from Fayetteville Tech.
Next up for the Barracudas is Jack Clancy. Clancy is the center fielder. That pitch is good from Quinones for a strike. Clancy at the plate, a sophomore from Fayetteville Tech. That pitch was good for strike 2. And Chatino is going to head to second, and he will be safe. And he'll foul that one off. Two-two count at the plate for Clancy. A runner now in scoring position on second, and he'll hit that one into center field, and it will drop into the glove of Josh Miller for the catch for out number 2.
Now batting number 20, Daniel Lavoie from Valdosta State University.
Daniel Lavoie up to bat next for the Barracudas. There are now 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Lavoie is the catcher, and that pitch is good for strike 1. O2 count here at the plate. Lavoie, the catcher, batting. There are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And a runner on second. And that one's in the dirt for a ball. And that pitch is a low for ball 2. And he'll pop that one up and foul. Chasing it down is the first baseman, and he will make that catch for out number 3. That was James Porter, the first baseman for the Diamond Ducks, with the catch there. And that'll be it for the bottom of the 4th inning. We will be right back with your Game of the Week broadcast. Diamond Ducks lead 7-6. Welcome back to your SFCBL Game of the Week broadcast. Connor Massimini is up to bat for the Diamond Ducks. And he'll hit that one into play. And the throw from the shortstop, Shatino, who had difficulty picking that ball up, will be away from the first baseman, allowing Massimini, the right fielder, to be safe.
Now batting Anthony Labita from Pace University.
Come on, Ann. Home run.
Anthony Labita next up at the plate for the Diamond Ducks. That's a good pitch for strike one. Frank Perez is now on the mound for the Barracudas. And that one's outside for ball one. There's one out here in the top of the fifth. The Diamond Ducks have a runner on first. And he'll foul that one off and into the catcher here, Lavoie. Lavoie, the catcher for the Barracudas, shaken up there after Labita fouled that one into him. And that player on first is going to head. He'll slide in safely. That was Connor Massimini with the steal.
Now batting number 5, James Porter from University.
That was a strikeout for Labita there to bring us now to 2 outs in the top of the fifth. James Porter now up to bat for the Diamond Ducks. There are now 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. That pitch high and outside for ball one. They have a runner on second here. That one's outside as well for ball two. Porter at bat for the Diamond Ducks, the first baseman. That one's high as well to bring up 3 balls. .30 count here at the plate. That one's good for a strike. That pitch outside for ball 4. Porter, the first baseman, will have himself a walk. The Diamond Ducks will now have runners on first and second here with 2 outs. Evan Parks now up to bat for the Diamond Ducks. Parks is the shortstop. And he'll hit that one into center field. It'll drop in front of the center fielder. They'll send one home to score. That was Connor Massimini, making it now an 8-6 ball game.
Now batting number 2, Dominic Rivera from Pace University.
Let's go, Dom.
That was Evan Parks with the single that scored Massimini to make it an 8-6 game. Dominic Rivera now up to bat for the Diamond Ducks. There's still 2 outs here. Runners on first and second. That pitch is good from Perez for a strike. Rivera at bat is the catcher for the Diamond Ducks. And that's a good pitch as well. 0-2 count at the plate. And he'll foul that one off. Still an 0-2 count at the plate. 2 outs and 2 on for the Diamond Ducks here in the top of the 5th. He'll foul that one off once again. Rivera is staying alive at the plate. Oh, 2. That one outside for ball 1. One, 2 count. That one just misses for ball 2. And he'll foul that one off. Still a 2-2 count at the plate for Rivera. Runners on first and second here for the Diamond Ducks with 2 outs. And that one bounces. Rivera will have a full count now at the plate. Three, 2 count. And that one's outside for ball 4. The Diamond Ducks will have the bases loaded here in the top of the 5th with 2 outs.
Jared Anderson from University of Redlands.
We're at the bottom of the order here for the Diamond Ducks. Jared Anderson, the DH. Jake Rappold coming in to run for the catcher Rivera on first. And he'll get that one into play. It'll get by the second baseman. That'll score 1 and 2 for the Diamond Ducks here. Anderson will be safe at first with 2 RBIs there. That'll be a 10-6 game now here in the top of the 5th. JJ Fregoso up to bat. Runners on first and second. Still 2 outs. Fregoso will hit that one to the first baseman. And chasing him down out at first is the pitcher Perez. And that'll retire the Diamond Ducks here in the top of the fifth. Diamond Ducks lead 10-6. They added 4 runs to their lead during this inning, and we will be right back with your broadcast. We are back with your Game of the Week broadcast live from Santa Lucia's. The Palm Beach Diamond Ducks lead 10-6 over the Barracudas here in the bottom of the fifth. Leading us off here for the Barracudas is Alex Campbell, the DH. He swings on that pitch for strike 1. Michael Fortes on the mound now for the Diamond Ducks. He goes to the University of Dayton. That was Alex Campbell, the DH there, with a single into right field. Jesus Riera now at the plate for the Barracudas. No outs and a runner on first. That pitch high for ball 1. And he'll hit that one hard into left field. That was Jesus Riera with another single. That's back-to-back singles for the Barracudas. Campbell is on second and Riera on first. Isaiah Malik up next for the Barracudas. Still no outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Malik, the third baseman, and he has runners on first and second. And he swings on that one for strike one. That pitch is high for ball one. One count at the plate. That one's high as well for ball two. Two one count. That pitch high for ball three. Three one count for Malik. Runners on first and second, no outs. And that one's good for strike two. Malik, the third baseman, now with a full count at the plate. And he swings on that one for strike three. And that'll be out number one of the inning. And that brings up Brett Pitzer to the plate for the Barracudas. Pitzer, the right fielder. And he'll hit that one into play. And that'll turn into a double play there for the Diamond Ducks. And that'll be it for the bottom of the fifth. We will be right back with your broadcast. Diamond Ducks still lead 10-6. Welcome back to your Game of the Week broadcast. Josh Miller starting us off here for the Diamond Ducks. We're keeping a close eye on the radar over here at Santa Lucia's. It's not looking pretty. Miller will foul that one off for strike one. That's a good pitch from Perez for strike two. 1-2 count. And Miller will hit that ball fair down the third base line. He's going to round first and head to second, and he'll be sliding in safe. That was Josh Miller, the center fielder, with a double. And we are going to be delayed for 30 minutes due to lightning. So we will see you back here in 30.